ECO stands for A, economical, B, ecological. What do you think?
Ecological.
Right, yeah, it's ecological tourism. What can it be? What can it be?
Like you travel to like natural places like the forest, for example,
Right?
and like explore what is what's in there.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I think people tend to go to places where there's no industry, right? Can you choose one of such places in your country and tell me about that, where people would go to be like eco-tourists?
National park, Cookful. I've never been there, so I just only heard of it. But most of my friends and their families went there, and
And they were happy about that.
yeah.
Okay. Speaking of tourism, well, try to think about several shoulds and shouldn'ts, right, for the person who's first time in Vietnam. Because you know, when you travel and you don't know the country, sometimes you can just make some mistakes in your behavior, right, or do some choices which are like bad, right, and also. Well, try to speak about the shoulds and shouldn'ts, right? For a foreigner who comes to Vietnam as a tourist, what shouldn't he do? Okay, you can think for a while, that's no problem. Do you understand my question? Okay, perfect. No idea? Okay, try to say at least one should and one shouldn't, okay?
They should do some research before they go there, and book a hotel and find accommodation.
So they should do all this in advance, right? In order not to have problems on the place, right? Okay. What else? Are there some shouldn'ts? Like, you know, when you come to Muslim countries, for example, you're a girl, right? In some countries you should wear some something on your head, right? Because it's just supposed to be there, right? Is there something like that in your country? Like some norms of behavior that are not so obvious, but you should know about?
In my country, you shouldn't put your chopstick right in the rice bowl like this, because it represents what they do in funeral.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, can you tell me more about that?
Yes, in funerals, there's this thing called it's like a stick. When you burn it, then you put it on the altar to represent the dead.
Oh.
So if you do that in the rice bowl, you stick it to stick the chopstick in the rice bowl. It is almost similar to that action. So you shouldn't do that.
Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. Well, I will never do it again. Okay. Anything else? Okay. I got last question. Can you tell me, like, a little bit about the influence of the tourism to the economy of your country?
Yes. It's true that tourism is a big income for the most people. Like Đà Nẵng, Nha Trang, thành phố Hồ Chí Minh, those places are like really popular place to visit, and without the tourism is actually hard for a lot of people to like work, because there's like traveling agency, like restaurants, hotels. If without tourism, most of it will shut down, and
Okay, so basically it's very positive, right? We can say that the economical situation of the country is getting better with the influence of tourism. But what do you think can be negative in the development of tourism? How can tourism be negative? Which way? Just because I can give you an example. I traveled to some caves, right, in the mountains, and I was really shocked when I saw a lot of litter, well, really tons of garbage there, and I was like, okay, but this place is really nice. Why do you just reach the trash there, right? Oh, this is just one hint, right? So the tourism can damage the ecological situation, right? The ecosystem. What else? No ideas? Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, anyway, thank you very much for your answer. Yeah, you may go. Thanks. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. And I'll ask you to just write your full name, okay? Have you woken up?
Maybe.
That's it. Okay. Well, the subject I would like you to focus on is tourism. Well, today we speak about tourism in many ways, and there are thousands of ways we can discuss that. But we didn't discuss yet one very important issue: when you can call a trip tourism. I mean, if I just go to visit my granny, is it tourism or not? Speak about that. What makes your travel tourism?
I think when you go to a different place to relax or to watch some view. Or you can just play with friends up there. I think that is tourism.
Okay. What else makes just a journey tourism?
I think it must be fun, adventurous, and still relaxing at the same time.
Yes, I also think so. Well, and you can learn something about that. Have you ever heard about learning vacations or learning tourism?
I know learning vacation.
What is that?
It's that you go somewhere to learn about something or some culture or some of some country and stuff like that.
Would you like to go to some learning vacations to any country?
I like to learn to
You don't know. You're not sure about that. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's talk more about that. So, according to your opinion, tourism is something we do for fun, right?
Yes.
Okay, but what about a business trip? Do you think that business trip is still tourism?
I don't think so.
Okay, why?
I think you still need to work and you feel a little bit stretched.
Yes, on one hand, yes, you surely do. But do you use a hotel and the whole infrastructure, the same infrastructure the tourists do?
Maybe a bit. You can still relax at the hotel
Okay.
and you can still watch some view from there.
But what would be the essential difference between the infrastructure for business traveling and just for regular tourism, according to you?
I think business tourism are place you go to do some business and you only got some little time to relax. You don't have much time to watch view or play as much as going in the normal tourism.
So the basic difference, well, in infrastructure is the business travel infrastructure is not focused on view, right, on sightseeing. Well, that's, but they still have the hotels, right, the swimming pools, all this stuff. Okay, let's go further and focus maybe on your country.